for step 3, background page. So in this step, we are going to build the background page for your scrapbook. So what is the purpose of this step? So background page, you are going to give context in your perspective, because you cannot just go and understand first. So you make sure you need to prep the reader for it. It also shows that your group understand the issue. It also becomes a setup for your later pages, your opinions, your analysis, your recommendations, and all those, right? So remember, you need to get the reader to understand you first, and this background page will give you the context. Plus, it will also show that you understand the topic. So you must particularly give attention to the word length. Remember, our scrapbook is like 600 words, so your word length should be for this one should be around 150 to 180 words. So within that background information, you must clearly state the issue that is chosen. You must also clearly state why it matters today in the world, and why it is significant for you for students like you. And remember the one that we did in part 1 on the step 1 about the paraphrase section. This is where you put in your paraphrase section. You know, the first article and second article, you created the paraphrase section, right? So that paraphrase section that I asked you to write, this is the part whereby you put that paraphrase section. And then finally, you got to keep your writing factual and organized. Alright? Please, I want to see your original writing. Do not, you guys, you gonna write and then you gonna ask ChatGPT to correct, and then you pasted ChatGPT version. When you paste ChatGPT version, I do not know your weakness. When I don't know your weakness, then I don't know what to do in class, because there's no pointer of what your weaknesses are that I should give attention to. Make sure you type in your own original writing. It's okay if it is full of errors. That is better. Why? Because I need to see those errors. Alright? Don't give me the perfected version that is given by GPT. Okay? Remember, I want your own work. Written by you, not written by GPT. Next, what to avoid? Number 1, don't be too general. For example, technology is everywhere. Everybody got a mother. I also got a mother. You know, that kind of thing. Don't be too general. You got to be specific. More specific. Why? Because this is a factual writing. This is because you got your references and everything. You cannot be general anymore. And then do not simply copy and paste sentences directly. And then don't write too short. I want it 120 to 180 words. So make sure do not write less than 100. Alright, so let me tell you the step-by-step process. So step-by-step process, number 1, you should start with a short introduction about wearable technology, what it is and everything. Number 2, you got to state your specific issue based on the topic that you have chosen, either topic A or topic B. And then you must explain why it is important. You must, this is important. You must explain why it is important, the significance of your topic. And then you must also insert 1 or 2 paraphrase points from your references. The one that you did, that I asked you to do in part 1, in step 1, alright? And then finally, you must end with the transition sentence, which in the end, when you put a transition, it bridges from the background issue to actually your own opinion, because we need to have your opinion there as well. Okay. I got some people responding to me. Hi everybody, I'm actually teaching my class how to do their writing task. So what do I expect to receive from you? Number 1, I expect to receive a background write-up about 150 to 180 words. In that background write-up, remember you're using Canva, you must have at least 1 visual or illustration. Don't just give me text. Maybe you can give a graph. Maybe you can give some visual representation that will accompany what you write. And then you must have a paraphrased reference, in which maybe you put the in-text citation there. In-text citation there. So please remember that your background page is actually foundational part of your scrapbook. You must make sure it is clear. You must make sure it is supported by references. You must make sure that it includes at least one visual. And once you complete this, then we go to step 4. Step 4, whereby we're going to talk about the opinions. Alright, thank you.